Events in the UK are fueling the ongoing debate about the future of the royal family. A wave of anti-monarchy protests hit Middlesbrough, where King Charles and Queen Camilla were met with chants of "Not my king." Is Britain losing faith in the monarchy? We'll dive into how public opinion is shifting, why more people are questioning the royal family's role, and what the future holds for royal funding. Also, turmoil in the royal household as Camilla faces the possibility of being removed from Buckingham Palace following critical remarks by Princess Anne. Could this change the royal family forever? And finally, shocking new details from the secret life of royal servants about Prince Harry's life behind palace walls. From awkward moments to his personal struggles with royal expectations, these revelations will leave you stunned. Stay tuned. The recent event in Middlesbrough, where King Charles and Queen Camilla encountered demonstrators holding large yellow placards with the slogan, "Not my king," raises important questions. What lies behind this protest against the monarchy, and what deeper societal and political processes does it reflect in modern Britain? For the first time in 32 years, a monarch visited Middlesbrough, making this rare public demonstration a battleground between symbols of tradition and a challenge to the status quo. Protesters, representing the group Republic, used a minimalist yet striking three-word slogan to express their discontent. Their placards served as a mirror of contemporary public sentiment, where established institutions are being scrutinized not only for their historical legitimacy, but also for their current economic and social relevance. On one side of the spectrum are local residents and officials, such as Mayor Chris Cook, who see the royal visit as an opportunity to revitalise the city and enhance its prestige. For them, the event is a chance to unite the community, celebrate cultural heritage, and even support local businesses. On the other side, critics from Republic view these visits as little more than public relations exercises that come at a significant financial cost. The group accused local authorities of spending tens of thousands of pounds on the visit, while pressing issues such as cuts to social services and increasing tax burdens remain largely unaddressed. These divisions highlight a deeper rift between traditional symbols of power and a growing demand for greater accountability and efficiency in public spending. The protest in Middlesbrough was not just about rejecting an individual monarch. It was also a statement against a system that, in the eyes of the demonstrators, has become disconnected from the real needs of citizens. The "Not My King" placards symbolize a broader rejection of inherited privilege and a call for institutional modernization. The fact that the royal family continued with their planned engagements, visiting a factory, attending cultural events, despite the protests, could be seen as an attempt to maintain their image as active and relatable public figures, even as that image comes under increasing scrutiny. The central question raised by this event remains unresolved. Can the monarchy truly adapt to contemporary challenges, or are these protests merely the beginning of a larger societal reckoning with traditional forms of power? In the coming years, we may witness further efforts to reform Britain's institutional foundations, where the balance between tradition and modernisation becomes a matter of intense debate. The anti-monarchy protests in Middlesbrough can be interpreted as a symptom of deeper social and economic tensions, prompting reflection on the monarchy's relevance in an era where accountability, transparency, and fair resource distribution have become central to public discourse. The British royal family has long been associated with tense family conflicts, hidden intrigues, and power struggles. The latest rumours, seemingly lifted straight from the script of a royal soap opera, suggests that Queen Consort Camilla could be stripped of her position at Buckingham Palace. However, as with many such stories, it is important to remember that these are still just speculations for now. According to rumours, it all began with a provocative comment from Princess Anne, known for her straightforwardness and deep sense of duty to the monarchy. Although she has never publicly spoken out against Camilla, her words, as reported by insiders, may have acted as a trigger for a series of events that could potentially lead to significant changes within the royal household. Anne may be concerned that Camilla's influence has already exceeded acceptable limits and could negatively affect the future of the monarchy. Interestingly, alongside Anne's active stance, there are reports suggesting that Princess Catherine, known for her diplomacy and restraint, which have always garnered trust, might share similar views. Despite her public composure, her behaviour and non-verbal cues, according to some sources, could indicate that she is not entirely supportive of Camilla's presence in the royal family's primary residence. If this is indeed the case, such subtle backing of Anne's position could amplify internal tensions and lead to significant changes in the royal power structure. If the rumours that Camilla could be stripped of her status at Buckingham Palace turn out to be true, it would represent an unprecedented step in the history of the monarchy. Buckingham Palace has symbolised stability, tradition, and unity for centuries. Removing Camilla would not only alter the family dynamics, but could also signal deeper transformations within the royal institution. According to some analysts, such a decision would result from a combination of factors: personal contradictions, shifting priorities within the family, and a desire to preserve traditions in the face of modern dynamics. As intriguing as these speculations are, it's worth remembering that many of the statements presented remain at the level of rumours and unverified information. In the ever-changing and internally competitive environment of the royal family, such speculation is not uncommon. However, if such changes do occur, they could drastically alter the future of the British monarchy, triggering a chain reaction throughout the entire institution. For now, we can only wait to see how events unfold and await official statements from the royal family. New details from Thomas Quinn's book, The Secret Life of Royal Servants, shed light on the inner workings of the royal court. The text, which describes how staff members coined a wild nickname for Prince Harry, referencing a character from the cult TV series Blackadder, invites us to reflect on how complex and contradictory a royal family member's personality can be behind the public splendour. According to the source, Prince Harry's staff did not hold back on sarcastic jokes, comparing him to a character who struggles with even the simplest tasks, such as putting on trousers. This mocking analogy, without a servant, Harry would need 2 weeks to put on his pants, emphasises the image of an awkward and somewhat flustered individual. Perhaps this reflects a deeper issue. As a person accustomed to high expectations and public attention, Harry has to deal with daily routines that do not always align with his status. One insider recalls how even small mistakes, like carelessly handling papers in his private apartments, would provoke an intense reaction from Harry. Such behaviour might be seen as a character trait, but within the context of the court, it takes on a specific connotation. The staff, while making their comments, seem to hint at a mismatch between the prince's public image and his actual daily habits. Humour and teasing, in this case, may serve as ways to ease the tension and create an informal atmosphere where even members of the upper class can be vulnerable. Interestingly, alongside character comments, the text also touches upon Harry and Meghan's living situation. The fact that Meghan allegedly felt slighted by living in Nottingham Cottage highlights the prince's dual position. On one hand, as a successor to royal traditions, and on the other, as someone attempting to balance personal life with public expectations. The move to Frogmore Cottage, gifted by the late Queen, can be seen as an attempt to address this dissonance. However, even here, debates about status and self-identity persist, signaling deep-seated contradictions within the monarchy itself. One could assume that behind the outward stability of the royal court, there are numerous nuances where irony, self-irony, and even sarcasm become tools for building informal relationships. Prince Harry, in this context, appears not so much as an object of criticism, but as a participant in a complex system where personality and status are in a constant search for balance. These revelations may serve as a catalyst for rethinking traditional norms of the monarchy in an era of change. If you enjoy our videos, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the latest updates on the royal family with us.